the internet hasn't been kind to the Alien franchise. As much as it gives credibility, venue, opportunity via attention. So, just for example, we have Prey's gearing up, Prey's coming out, we're getting some photos, we get synopsis, and Prey drops on Hulu and everyone loves it, everyone goes crazy, and the Predator franchise is back, right? Same stuff happens with Alien Romulus. We get some photos, we get a trailer, we get some ideas, we get some excitement, it drops, and then people just scream at the clouds and they argue. Included in this episode, and guys, I'm the episode. I'm Peter A. DeLuca. I am the Film Buff. This is the Film Buff podcast. The thumbnail, I've included a meme. Get your hands off of her, you bitch. Sigourney Weaver. That's what she says. Ripley says that to the alien queen as she's fighting for Newt. And here we go.
Camera speed.
Sound production, take one.
Action!
Yeah, so we're talking about ownership. We're talking about what the internet does and how the internet can tear down the movie. I haven't seen Alien Romulus yet, but I've seen the internet tear this movie apart in so many ways. I've seen credible accounts that I follow and agree with, mostly with. And we're the final answer here, aka Powders, just so you know. We're the final solution. But people just kind of play dumb about some of the tropes that this movie uses, some of the opportunities to mine the other films that are injected in here. We don't get that we have a direct Alien sequel of sorts. And the setup and the establishment of that works. I mean, we get another side of the alien world that works. I haven't seen the movie yet, but there's things that I heard that I've already seen that I can tell it works. We have a highly skilled genre filmmaker. We have a guy with the chops. None of this is good enough. People want solely original all the time. Please, original. And when they get things like that, something like Prometheus, it's chaos. You want more Alien in your thing? Alien Covenant, chaos. We want to respect directors' visions. We want to be ballsy. We just want to swing for the fences. Alien 3, not good enough. Hey, let's correct that. Let's get back to formula, but we're still using Ripley. And let's do something a little bit different, a little bit new, something people don't expect. Alien Resurrection, not good enough. And for some reason, Alien and Aliens, they're just perfect and they cannot be touched. We keep the conversation point of the Alien Special Edition destroying the canon first. Cool. Like no one wants to discuss that because it's a perfect movie. This bitch line from Aliens that is used in Alien Romulus, somehow the internet claimed ownership of that. And a horde of individuals more influential than myself, bigger accounts, monsters of the audience, right? People that can gobble up endless hours in content absorption every single month, right? People that just stomp me into the dirt. These individuals want to say you don't use that line. If you use that line, you have to use it this way, and it didn't land. And that character should never say that line because this was the context when Ripley said it to the alien queen. And then we get into this like flighty, stupid, fun conversation about a single line. But guess what? 10 years from now, people are going to be on Disney Plus or whatever iteration of it exists. And they're going to go through the Alien film chronological timeline. And, within that timeline, we have Alien Requiem. Which I guess there's a special edition for that I have to check out. But along that timeline, people are going to get that line in this movie first before they see Aliens. And then what? right? Then what? So hopefully this episode of the AKAPAD Film Buff Podcast resonates. Because we're 10 years ahead of the curve here. Guys, there's no ownership of lines. I get it, but there's no sacred cows when it comes to movie lines. Maybe it didn't land. Okay, like maybe there was a double climax in that scene, and it just didn't hit well, right? It just didn't. It just came in with a thud. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they tested it and people loved it, because maybe the people that watched it, that tested and loved it, weren't 1,000% familiar and had all the alien lore memorized. That's more likely. AKA Padders. We don't own film lines. We just don't. There's no ownership to a film line. If it's out there in the ether, the Thor 3 Dark World ether, come on. You guys like that reference. But if it's out there in the membrane, floating in the pop culture war zone, you can use it. And that's it. So, I still haven't seen this movie. I'm going to sit down and watch it with eyeballs bright open and ready to be a good audience member and take it in.
Okay, that's a wrap.